Jealousy.
Next video we are watching, chat, is Jealousy and Hatred. Okay, this is a St. Don video. We love St. Don over here, so we're gonna keep watching him, okay? Okay. This one is only 9 minutes and 24 seconds, so shouldn't be too long.
Jealousy.
I feel like these girls, they want Duke Dennis, they don't want me. It's not fair.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Oh yeah, this was definitely the right choice. This was definitely the right choice. Brother, if you are comparing yourself to Duke Dennis, you done already lost the battle, brother. Like, what are you doing?
Hatred.
You can't be surprised with a snitch. I'm trying to catch Charleston White. Stop playing with me. I'm trying to catch him. I'm trying to catch him.
Bro, what?
I'm gonna catch him.
Since the beginning of time, there's been stories of these two emotions. Julius Caesar had so much motion that his senators stabbed him 23 times.
Oh my gosh.
Just chopped him off like
I didn't know that. That's
The entirety of
insane.
World War II, that was pure hatred. But the whole topic of this video is jealousy and hatred as a motivator. What actually gave me the idea for this video was this meme here. An
What
IG
motivates
question
you,
saying what
jealousy and
motivates you,
hatred?
and his answer is jealousy and hatred.
That's insane, bro.
Death to all GDs and BDs. May they all die like King Von.
This is a crazy answer, but when you think about it though,
It's genius.
but when you think of jealousy and hatred together, it's not always the, oh, you looked at my girl, I'ma beat you up kind. Now, the real definition of jealousy is a state or feeling of being jealous.
Yeah.
You can't use the word you're defining in the definition, bro. Did they patch Google or something?
Yeah.
Let me know, please.
Can y'all
But
hear?
anyways, jealousy mainly has two meanings I think can be agreed on. One being a feeling of resentment against someone because of that person's successes or advantages.
Yeah.
Translation, so you don't like them because they have more aura than you, which is highly reasonable. And then there's a second definition, which
That's
is less
hilarious.
important because it's based on the context of a relationship. And that's a sentiment born in love, which is produced by the fear that the loved person prefers someone else. Now, I'm
Bro.
gonna stop touching on definitions
Bro.
because the more philosophical I try to get, the worse this video is gonna get. Now, back to the idea of this meme, because there's people in our simulation that
Yo.
are purely driven by jealousy and hatred. And no, I'm not talking about myself. I'm a bundle of joy, thank you. But I got the top 3 ranked chads of some of
Yo,
these people.
we good,
and
chat?
This isn't a Sherlock level mystery.
I'll go back. Frickin' chat was tweaking low key. We'll go back here.
Translation, so you don't like them because they have more aura than you, which is high-key reasonable. And then there's a second definition, which is less important because it's based on the context of a relationship. And that's a sentiment born in love, which is produced by the fear that the loved person prefers someone else. Now, I'm gonna stop touching
yeah,
on
that's
definitions
fair.
because the more philosophical I try to get, the worse this video is gonna get. Now, back to the
Yeah,
idea
for
of this meme, because there's people in our simulation that are
Bro, hold up. Go back.
to get, the worse this video is gonna get. Now, back to the idea of this meme, because
Yo, what motivates you? Jealousy and hatred. I'm sorry, but if this is the type of person you are, like, we just can't be friends. I'm sorry. Because there's got to be a line, you know? Like, hatred, first of all, hatred is a strong word. Like, saying jealousy and hatred motivates you, it's just bad. Because why would you, like, hate people often? You know, I don't really hate people often. And it's very hard to, like, genuinely hate someone. You know, they got to really do some messed up shit. So, like, and jealousy, bro, like, if jealousy is what motivates you, like, eventually your motivation will stop. Because jealousy is not something that could take you that far, I feel like.
there's people in our simulation that are purely driven by jealousy and hatred. And no, I'm not talking about myself. I'm a bundle of joy, thank you. But I got the top 3 ranked chads of some of these people. And this isn't a Sherlock
wow.
level mystery. You hate chopped people. And don't give me that black pill isn't about hating the unattractive. It's about realizing the world does. Damn, that quote kind of tough though. Bro, the concept of a black pill edit is cyberbullying with extra steps. Hating on someone for something almost completely out of their control is next level hating.
It really
And being
is.
chopped has almost never been a choice unless you're this guy who does the looks
The
minimizing.
top 3 biggest benefits I've noticed from looks minimizing.
There's not even one, is there? Come on.
Looks
bro. And if you think I'm
minimizing?
exaggerating by saying they hate ugly people, bro. Look at this clip of Androgenic seeing a sub 5 in
Buddy was downgrading himself on purpose. That's funny.
public.
Androgenic roid raging. Bro, what?
Yeah, no, this can't be real, bro. Not even
yeah,
2
that's
words were
fucking
exchanged. This
corny.
nigga just said his name.
What's this going?
Nah, but this guy deadass wouldn't shake his fan's hand because he didn't rank high enough in the BP hierarchy. This whole interaction shouldn't exist, bro. What timeline are we living in? The thing about all the top 3 ranked chads, I just called 3 grown-ass men the top 3 ranked chads. The thing
No,
about these
literally.
3 people is that once upon a time, they were all chopped.
Oh, wow.
My personal theory is these ugly-ass little kids developed a jealousy for these male models. You know, maybe not just male models, they be glazing the actors too. But I still
Yeah.
don't think that jealousy is left in.
I love Clive.
You love Clive? Clive has your heart, not me.
Yeah, but you got a hand.
That's
nigga,
so cringy,
damn.
bro.
I don't think she's going anywhere, bro. You can ease that grip a little bit.
On God, bro, that is actually so just fucking corny, dude. Oh my God. See, this is why I couldn't do IRL streaming, like deadass. I just can't. I can't understand like sitting there and just being corny as fuck in front of like everybody. Like not even just the chat, but also people in real life, dude. Like, bro, you say, oh, Clav's got your heart? Buddy, you're fucking tight Indian gripping her shit. Like,
But the real question is, how effective was jealousy and hatred as a motivator? And I'd have to say this was a success for the BP boys. Yes, Clav is addicted to amphetamines. Kent is the Field from Final Boss. And Androgenic does have some slight anger issues.
what the fuck? He looks
But if the goal
weird,
was to
dude.
look better, then they 100% achieved it. Good job, Chads. You know, maybe Black Pill was a journey and not the destination. The next person I want to talk about that was driven by jealousy and hatred is Antonio Salieri. Now, this is some historical ball knowledge.
My mother completely.
This is ball knowledge. I don't know this. I'm keeping a
And
buck.
pretty
I
much
don't
all
know
of
him.
my info is coming from this movie, Amadeus, so facts may be iffy, but we
Look, you
ball.
might have to watch that.
And if you don't know who Salieri was, he was a composer. And in a way, he was Mozart's biggest rival, but it was low-key a one-sided rivalry. And the
Oh,
thing
wow.
about Celery or whatever his name is, he was such a sweat.
What are you doing? You're lost. More lost than Helen
He
Keller's
was a
trying to read.
sweat?
You're really free, so free.
Bro,
He spent countless hours
How do you call a fucking like composer and artist a sweat, bro? Back in that day, that's
writing
crazy.
and studying music. Now insert Mozart, who's disgustingly good off Spawn. As a jit, this guy was freestyling symphonies. Like, I would say Mozart was a slightly less talented Cardi. Now in the film,
Okay.
Salieri kills the fuck out of Mozart, which would be inexcusable if Mozart wasn't rage baiting the whole film.
Tell us the story. It's set. The whole thing is set in
Cool story, Mozart. But in real life, all Salieri did was hate on Mozart and try to sabotage his career. Which,
Oh, wow.
respectfully, if I'm
Yeah,
putting
that's a
in
D1
hours into my
hater.
craft, and then everyone's just glazing this little nigga who has like 10 hours behind the keys, I would high-key do the same thing. And then when you look at the outcome for Salieri and Mozart, alright, Mozart died young and broke, probably dying from a lethal dosage of
I got
hate.
so much hate in my fucking heart. Fuck all of y'all.
And Salieri dies rich with his composing job, the CEO of piano or something like that. But the scene at the end of Amadeus where Salieri asks this guy if he can remember even just one of his melodies. Am I bugging or was that some hot ass, bro? Like, you're pulling out some keys to impress someone and you played this.
No, dead ass. Heck nah. Heck nah. Heck nah. No, dead
And
ass.
obviously the guy did not recognize the melody and then he goes and plays this.
Yes, I know that.
You see all that extra shit this guy just did?
That was Mozart.
This just reminds me of the beef tortellini with sweated onions in the back.
Oh wow. Oh wow. What the fuck?
Onions in the
Oh,
background.
fuck.
Jesus. That was chicken, you twat.
But look, we could all learn a thing or two from this story. Jealousy and hatred didn't deter Salieri. They motivated him.
Mozart.
Yeah, now his legacy sucks. He's going down as one of the biggest haters. But he
Damn.
wasn't even around for all that, bro.
That's
all he saw,
crazy.
he died rich, and Mozart died with no Balenci. As humans, jealousy and hatred is our default software. And modern media knows this too, because we have characters like Lex Luthor or Reverse Flash, which these
Bro,
two characters have been...
No, Lex Luthor really is. He is the D1 hater, bro. Like, I couldn't explain to y'all genuinely how much of a hater Lex Luthor is. This man, dude, this man literally built an entire death squad just to kill one person. Like, this man literally shits on Superman for just being Superman. Like,
talk to death, so I'm not going to. But it's not just examples of people in history and characters. You yourself are probably motivated by jealousy and hatred. If your high school teacher said you were never gonna be shit because you wanted to mutilate Chromebooks instead of doing packets, but now look at you, you're using a hater's motivation to goon all day and sign up for Streamer University.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
no,
But here
dead
comes
ass.
Captain Obvious to tell you that jealousy and hatred is not a good thing. And 90% of the time, it's just bad looks. You never want to come off as an overly hateful or overly jealous person.
But I be thinking about my bills and I be thinking about this nigga bills. I be like, bro, how do you make? I said this before, bro. On some real shit. No, him. How do this nigga make money, bro? Come on, man. Nigga, fuck you.
An example of someone that came off overly hateful was Tarantino when he was
Oh,
flaming
God.
Paul Dano. I mean, Tarantino's a well-respected guy, even after he cast himself
Yeah,
for this role.
bro, people
But you
be
know what's on my
hating on
mind
Tarantino.
It ain't the coffee in my kitchen. It's the dead nigger in my garage.
And the feet thing, bro. Can somebody tell me
Yeah,
what it
bro.
is with
Tarantino's got a crazy foot fetish, bro.
the feet? If this is the most replayed part of the video, I'm going 2-3 years doggy style. But personally, I love Tarantino films, and he's an okay actor. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But the other day, he was getting some pretty big backlash, all because he said There Will Be Blood would be his favorite film if it didn't have Paul Dano, which is crazy disrespectful to the Riddler. And the guy just kept going.
I
after
fuck,
that.
dude. The Riddler, what's his name? Paul Dano. His Riddler was fire in the Batman. I enjoyed his Riddler. Honestly, probably the best out of all of the Riddlers that have been in movies.
That he's such a weak, uninteresting guy. The weakest actor in SAG. First things, what kind of lame-ass voice line is weak sauce? And secondly, I'd say Tarantino is allowed to have an opinion. If he didn't start dick eating at the end, like deadass, he just got to hating by the end of his message. Bro, but Paul Dano, if he didn't start dick eating at the end, like deadass, he just...
It's supposed to be a two-hander, but Dano is weak sauce, man. He's just a weak, uninteresting guy. The weakest fucking actor in SAG. Dang, that's some hate.
Hating by the end of his message.
That's some
Bro,
hard
Paul Dano
hate.
was an objectively good actor. He's only really shown a limited range, but when he was
no, Paul's a fire
Batman,
actor,
I felt
dude.
every
I think
emotion
Paul's a
ever.
fire actor.
Boy, if you don't get your doodle stain,
What?
doodle stain head on.
Good actor. He's only really shown a limited range, but when he was rage baiting Batman, I felt every emotion ever.
Boy, if you don't get your doodle stain head on, boy, you be like Grimace Shake.
Does Tarantino believe he's a better actor than Paul Dano, though? It's got the same energy as this tweet. Why is Tarantino posing like he's the handsome one? I feel like this is only a thing because he was being overly hateful.
That's funny. No, bro, low-key, Tarantino really be feeling himself a little bit too much.
Just for the... What are you doing?
But I'm a very separate the art from the artist person, and this guy has like the best movie catalog out of any director, so you get one more chance to not say the N-word, Tarantino. But on the other half of the title, I have overly jealous people. Now, they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but I would say imitation is the sincerest form of jealousy. Bring us to Fabio Jackson, probably the most disliked Michael Jackson impersonator. Now, Fabio's been getting flamed for a while now for clips like this. People saying he's acting like Michael Jackson left him in charge, or he acts like he's the one true Michael Jackson impersonator.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. You're not that guy.
For this guy was when they announced the Michael Jackson biopic, and he goes ahead and records his reaction. And the whole time, this guy was acting like the Michael Jackson authority. Fabio Jackson is the definition of the nerve on this nigga.
Feel a lot of pressure to live up to like Michael's image when people see you, or is it something you just have fun with?
No, there's a lot of pressure for sure.
From who?
Oh, hell nah.
List names on my desk, 12 p.m. Out of
No,
anyone,
deadass.
I'd understand wanting to be Michael.
Bro, you can't impersonate somebody and then try to act like you're that guy. Like, actually that guy. Like, no shit, they're gonna pick freaking MJ's nephew before they pick you, brother. Like,
Michael Jackson. But let me put on my glazing gloves, because Michael
you know how many Michael Jackson impersonators there are? Like, first of all, you're not even Michael Jackson. Second of all, you're not even the only fake Michael Jackson. Like, there's people in Vegas. There's Michael Jackson impersonators in Vegas you can literally go see shows of. Like, what?
Jackson was something else.
Stop it, bro.
You
Bro,
can't
like,
fake
yeah, like
MJ
Michael was
movie.
that guy, bro. Michael was that guy. Like, don't get it twisted, bro. You can't just be Michael. It doesn't work like that. That's fucking crazy. Ah, shite. All right, chat. Should we hop on to Rocket League?